Finally got the TPU to print right for the Amazon TPU. I don't know why I couldn't get it to print. But I just went and got a brand new hot end. You can see it right there. That's a brand new hot end that I put in there. I used two other hot ends that wouldn't work. I used the full tube of the new hot end. If you remember right, the last time I replaced it, I used the old tube, which was shorter. See that little piece there? That's a print from Thingiverse, actually. I went into Thingiverse and I looked up TPU parts for the Anycubic i3 Mega. You can see this piece that I'm holding up right here. It's a piece that I redid in Tinkercad, and those two holes there on the sides are for the bolts, so you could put it in and then put the bolts in. See that little piece right there? That's that JB Weld water weld stuff, and I broke the threads on that little connection piece there, and I had to put that JB water weld in to get it to hold. So I couldn't put the actual piece that's in Thingiverse on mine because it's like a little removable thing that goes around that. And so I ended up breaking off the piece. You can see how long it's taken, 22 hours, and it's only 41%. So yeah, long print. I slowed it way down. But anyways, that little piece, I realized it doesn't have to be held on by anything. As long as you put the TPU up through the hole in that little piece and then run it, it actually holds it in there itself. So you don't actually need a little connection point. So the piece that I got in there is, I printed two pieces off. I just broke that little piece off of one of them and shoved it up in there, and it's been working perfectly ever since. It's amazing. Here's the Iron Man, little update on the Iron Man here. It's all these pieces have a finish coat on it. You can see how shiny it is. And all these pieces right here have the lights in them. So I did get all the lights connected in there, which is awesome. You can see them turned on right there. You can see right at the chest, right under the chest, right under the abs. Then right here along the back. You can see those top ones in the back. Now each one of these panels and pieces are removable. So you can remove it and unplug the lights. So they all plug in. I'll be showing you guys those plugins in a second. But it's all that upper body part is basically finished. It doesn't have the covers over the lights yet, but that's basically all it's missing. Look inside here, and you can see all the wiring and stuff, all the straps of which connect all the pieces together and stuff. You can see right here, this is the little connection pieces that I'm using for each piece has these connectors. So it can all be put together with the straps, and then all it needs is that little piece plugged together, and it completes the circuit. So you can see right there, way down at the bottom, you can see those two connection pieces. Those are for the legs. Up there at the top right there, there's a piece for the arm. And then if you look straight across, no, that's the abs connection there, and then there's the connection for the arm right there. And then if you look straight across, here in just a second, it's going to pan out. You can see right there is the connection for the other arm. So all the connections are put in, everything's ready to go. All I have to do is put the electrical stuff in the arms and the electrical stuff in the legs, and then all the lights will be in it and stuff. And then, like I said, that already has the finish on it. I already sprayed the clear coat over the top of it. It's all really good. I did all the touch up and stuff on it. And so now I'm just working on the legs, and I needed the TPU. This is why I haven't put out a video in a while. I needed the TPU to work because I've got 3 rolls of TPU, and I cannot do the ankles in hard PLA. I thought I could. In fact, I may need to go in and do the thighs. I've got the thighs done here. I'll show you guys some pictures of the thigh pieces. I've got both the thigh pieces done in PLA, hard plastic. I had to go through and do a lot of Dremel cutting in order to get these to fit. Not only Dremel cutting, but heat forming, because the model itself doesn't, everybody's got different shapes in their bodies and stuff, and it just didn't fit my body right. I guess my legs are more so straight through. They're the same width above as they are below, and the way that these are designed is they're bigger up top, and then they slowly go down into kind of a upside down triangle type thing. And then the ankle pieces are kind of twisted a little bit whenever you put them on. It's I don't know, it feels weird whenever it's fit on. And the PLA ankle pieces, it just doesn't work. I started going in there to Dremel parts out on that too to try to get it to fix, but once you start Dremeling the PLA ankles and the PLA thighs, then they don't match in the middle where they connect, and the kneecap isn't going to cover that big of an area, so I have to do the bottom part in TPU, and I'm thinking about redoing the thighs in TPU too. It's going to take a long time if I reprint the thighs in TPU, but I might just do the bottom part of the thighs in TPU. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that, but now that I've got the TPU working for the Anycubic i3 Mega, for some odd reason it was working before, because I have made prints. You guys seen the Winter Soldier arm that I printed in TPU and stuff like that, and I don't know why it just stopped. It wouldn't print TPU. I think it was the hot end that was kind of messing up. It kept getting clogged up, and so I put a different one on that was an old one, but I thought still worked, and it did the same exact thing. And now it's working perfectly with the new hot end and with that new thing put into the extruder. It's working perfect. So fingers crossed right now that it continues to work perfectly and I can print these, because this one piece that that's on the printer that you guys have seen is a 2-day print. So I'm gonna have to have two 2-day prints. It's 4 days just for the middle part of it. There's 4 pieces to the ankle. So it's gonna take all week just to get the ankles done, an entire week just to get the ankles done. And then I've got the shoes split into half PLA, half ABS, and then the hands are split into half PLA, half ABS, and then that's basically it. And then I'm going to start putting the covers over the lights on the chest piece and abs and back and stuff are going to be put in at the same time that I do the eyes. So all that, because all that is the same product. I've got a stack of these ABS clear plastic mirrored pieces that I'm going to start cutting down to cover over the lights and to go into the eyes and stuff, and I'm just going to do all that at once. So quite a bit further than I was in the last video, and I apologize for not putting out a video in like a month, but I've been so frustrated with this TPU. I'm not even showing you guys in this video. I'll show you guys at the end, because I've got a box together of all the failed prints of all the cans of spray paint, cans of filler primer, bottles of Bondo. I've got a box that I'm just putting everything into it so I can show you, and I can calculate how much money it took me to build this, so I can show you all the extra products that it's going to take, besides just the 3D printing filament, which I've got all the rolls saved from the 3D printing filament too, and I'm already on like roll 8. So quite a bit of filament, quite a bit of Bondo, and then with all the failed prints that I've had with the TPU, I've got an entire box of just failed TPU prints. So I mean, it took me a while to get to this point, to get to working and stuff. And the thing that irritates me is I could have got this fixed a long time ago, but I was trying to make it work with what I had, and sometimes we tend to do that. Probably shouldn't have. But I'm back on track. I'm trying to get this done before April, because that's when Endgame comes out, and I want to dress as Iron Man to the theaters for opening night, and take pictures with kids and stuff. So I'm for sure going to do the ankles, parts of the feet, parts of the hands, and then if I can make it work with the PLA thighs, then I'm going to make it work. If I can't, then I'm going to go in and do the thighs. I've got to determine if I want to do the lower back before the thighs. I'm going to go through here after I get it done, and I'm going to make it work. The pieces that I can get to work, I'm going to make it work. Pieces that I can't, I'm going to redo in TPU, and hopefully I can make it work enough to go there, and then I'm going to slowly start redoing a bunch of these pieces in TPU just to make it more comfortable, because I've expressed on numerous occasions on Facebook and Instagram just how uncomfortable this suit is. It is super uncomfortable. So I want to go through and I want to do at least the upper arms. I want to do all the extremities in TPU eventually. Right now the forearms and upper arms are fine in PLA. They work. I've dremeled the upper arms down to where I can bend them and things like that. So that's fine for now, but I do want to do the upper arms in TPU. I mean, it has to happen. If you want the upper arms to be how the print file is and not all dremeled and made to work, then they have to be in TPU. So I'm going to do a final video on all this whenever I get done and tell you the pieces that I would, recommend you doing in TPU, the pieces I would recommend doing in ABS or not ABS, but PLA or ABS. So PLA/ABS, whichever one you prefer to do. The chest piece and the back piece, the upper back piece, both need to be in a hard plastic ABS or PLA, whichever one you want. And then the extremities, kind of up to you. Like I said, the forearms work in PLA or ABS as a hard plastic. They work, it's fine. Certain parts of the feet have to be ABS or PLA, but certain parts have to be TPU. You know what I mean? The helmet should probably be ABS or PLA. Probably shouldn't do that because that one's going to be the one that's taken off and put on the most. And I'm going to be showing you guys a full video on smoothing post-production of TPU using a specific type of flexible Bondo here pretty soon. As soon as these are done, so at the end of the week, so probably, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, it's going to be about a week and a half before these ankles are done. And then I'm going to show you guys the post-production videos of the TPU stuff. So I wanted to get something out so I could show you guys pictures, video, let you guys know what's going on, because it's been like a month. And I know that I update Instagram, so a lot of you guys know about Instagram, but some of you guys only follow me on YouTube. So just kind of, if you want, go over to Instagram, it'll be more up to date. But I'm going to try to get back on these YouTube updates and let you guys know what's going on week to week. Now that the TPU is going good, I'm going to let you guys know how that's going. Still got to figure out how to connect it. I think I'm going to be connecting all the pieces because the ankles are split into 4 pieces. So I think I'm going to have to melt them together because they do take some force. You want to make this sleek, so you don't want to make it too big and bulky. So you don't want it to just slip on and off. You want to be able to make it tight. I did have an entire ankle printed in TPU, but it was printed in regular PLA settings, and it was a real cruddy print, just a real cruddy print, and it was 3% infill. And I literally, before I threw it in the trash, I walked over, I just grabbed one end of it and the other end of it, and I just pulled it apart because all that was holding it together was the inside and outside walls. You know, so I mean, because it didn't have any strength inside of it. And then I used Nico Industries Alex Flex way to smooth the TPU. Doesn't work for me. I don't like it. And that's why we're going to be going with this flexible TPU, or this flexible Bondo, to show you guys it, because I don't like the Alex Flex at all. So that had Alex Flex all over it, plus I ripped it in half, so I just threw it in the trash. And then I've got the hard ankle, which I'm probably gonna just keep and see what I can do with it. I'm not sure. I may keep it for the future, you know, get it all smoothed out and stuff. So whenever I make copies, you know, make molds and copies, it may be better to do it with the hard ones. But anyways, my name is Bryson Michael RC. Hopefully this has been educational. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button. Go follow me on Instagram or Facebook. We'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good one.